What's up, y'all? So, I've been playing Valorant. I noticed something from this game while I was messing with the default crosshair. I modified it. Anyways, when people keep saying about when people talk about the what do you call this? The first bullet accuracy in this game. People say, "Oh, you have to stand still. So you can have first bullet accuracy." And then I realized with this crosshair that I'm using right now, no gun except for the Guardian has actual first bullet accuracy. And I'll show you with the easiest example, the classic. So with this crosshair that I used, you'll be able to test out the cone of fire, which is the area where your bullets will go inside your crosshair when you're shooting. Pretty evident for the classic that it has a big cone of fire. And for this to work, you have to set the inner line offset to 0 and keep the firing error on and the firing error multiplier at 1. This will show the cone of fire for every gun in this game. So this one is pretty evident. There are times where you won't be able to hit the enemy with your shots because of how wide the crosshair is. For me, I guess I'm just lucky that it's hitting. For that one, there are times where it won't be able to hit. This one, hopefully. Yep, like that one again. You can see it here. When let's put it at 20 meters. If I shoot in the middle, that's the cone of fire of the gun in 20 meters. Now compare that to the Ghost, which also has quite a wide spread in the crosshair. It has a smaller spread when you're shooting, but all of them have a chance to not hit depending on the range. Now let's exaggerate this to 50 meters and you'll see what I mean. See? Not all of it is hitting the head. Sometimes it's hitting the body. But most of the times it is accurate, right? Good enough, right? Because it's very rare to shoot people in 50 meters. With this crosshair, it will show you how inaccurate every single gun is. For that one, like for the Phantom, there are times where it won't hit, there are times where it would. Again, the chances of it missing is low compared to other guns like the classic, especially in this range, of course. So you shouldn't be worried about this, right? But there will be those times where it's very crucial to hit that one shot, and then for some ungodly reason, your gun decides to not hit the head. And then you're like, wait, but my crosshair's on his head, how did it not hit? That's because of the cone of fire in every gun. Like, I'll show the one for the Vandal. I'll put it on the other side. You can see in the left. Look at the spread of the bullets. And now if you compare that to the Guardian, which is the most accurate weapon in this game, you can see with the space in my crosshair, which is barely anything. Look at that spread. Look at that spread compared to the Vandal. This gun is by far the most accurate gun you can ever have in Valorant. And it also one-taps anybody because it has 195 damage to the head in any range. By far, this is the only gun that is actually accurate. And since I'm on the Marshall, let's talk about how accurate the Marshall is. Now, for some people, they say that the ADS, the hipfire of this gun is insane. It's insane because of how small the cone of fire is compared to, let's say, the operator. Right? Wow, that is wide as hell. And there are times when it won't even hit. You have to be very close. With the Marshall, you can be like mid-range, and there's still a chance for you to hit your shots. Especially when it hits you in the head because it's a one-shot, right? So when there's crucial moments where you don't hit, when you miss your shots, even though you know for a fact that it hits their head, that's on their head, just know that the game has cone of fire, and it's not guaranteed, although there's a high chance that would hit, but it's still not guaranteed that you'd actually hit your shot. Unless you're right in front of them, which in that case, if you miss, then that's kind of your fault. Unless you're also moving, then it's not your fault, because run and gun is totally not a viable way to play this game. It's totally not viable. You shouldn't be using run and gun, as you can see right here. Yeah, that's not viable. It's not hitting the head. No way. Anyway, that's not the point of this. The point is, there's no gun except for the Guardian that is actually first bullet accurate. None of these guns are accurate except for the Guardian. I mean, look at that. That's it.